Warwickshire Young Farmers member Len Eden took his own life on the 1st of January this year, so Warwickshire Young Farmers is making sure it does as much as it can to help raise awareness of mental health amongst our members.
I'm Meg Bailey, I'm the Warwickshire County Training Officer. This year Warwickshire Young Farmers have pledged to have every club in the county deliver or receive the Rural Plus Curve training module. It's a great opportunity for the clubs to start conversations about mental health, and I've been really proud of the reaction from the members in Warwickshire, and it's amazing what we've achieved since New Year.
So my name's Will Rowland, I'm the Coleshill YFC chairman, and tonight we've hosted the Rural Plus mental health curve module. I think it's been a really successful evening, lots of people here, and I think it's really an issue that's been quite close to our hearts, especially after the passing of Len Eden recently. A really important thing for us all to be aware of our mental health. I think especially within farming it's quite easy to get lost in the kind of busyness of the weeks, and really crucial that we all kind of take the time to look at our mental health and assess what's bothering us.
The members at the moment are thinking about a wellbeing tree, and essentially what this means is that they think about stresses that might come into their lives and how they can build resilience and deal with those stresses. So the first thing is that we can either go down to our roots and think about the support groups who might help us. And then the second thing is that we could go up the tree to the leaves and think about what we could do to relieve some of those stresses. So they're going to be quite personal. It might be things like going for a walk, reading a book, cooking, so something that they really enjoy doing.
We are doing a tree about the people we go to as the roots and the relief systems and how we can get away with or relieve our stresses. At the bottom I've got like family, friends, trusted adults, even farmers, and then as the top of the tree is where we put relief, and I've got my horses, friends again, food and Netflix.
Doing this really made me think about what's put on there, and made me think about what I do to get better with these things. It has made me think a bit differently. I suppose it makes you think of thinking about other people a bit more.
It's making you think, like maybe you do have stresses in your life, and maybe you do need to talk more often.
Part of Rural Plus training is that it's really interactive, so we don't want somebody to stand at the front talking. We want the members to be able to have something to do while they're discussing things, and it really helps to build that conversation. So just by doing some really small activities at their table, it gives them opportunities to speak together and build that conversation.
On our table it was really nice to indirectly get our feelings out of each other, so we could talk about it without having to ask the question. I know farmers struggle a lot with mental health, and it's quite a big stigma around mental health that is quite taboo. So it's nice to get young people to learn about it early, and then allows them to talk about it easily when they're older and prevents terrible things from happening.
Actually, I came to this meeting thinking it'd be interesting to learn about other people's mental health and how to go about asking other people about their mental health. Meg spoke really well about the asking open-ended questions and asking twice, and I think that's a really important thing. It's so easy just to ask and then move on to the conversation you want to have with someone, rather than stopping and thinking actually their answer wasn't quite 100% on how it probably should be. So yeah, I thought that was a really good way of making you think, and I think it made a lot of people on our table think actually, yeah, asking twice is really important.